Hey everyone, this is my Nolty Planner and I'm going to do a little bit of a flip through for you today to show you how it's been going. And I did a couple of updates to the whole setup, which I'll go over as well. I am using this for memory keeping, not for planning. And this has probably become my most favorite setup this year. I love it so much. I'm so enjoying it and it's so easy to do. And I feel like the payoff is really big. So in the monthlies, first of all, I started November 30th is when the weekly part of this started. In the front, you get all of the monthlies for the whole year. And then the rest of this are vertical weeklies like this. And at the end, you get 20 pages of grid paper. So it's super simple. I feel like there's not a lot of extra wasted pages in here. I tend to like simple layouts. I don't like too many different sections for planning and for any other type of project like this. So I'm not doing anything with this yearly plan. I don't always feel the need to use every single section in a planner that I have, as long as I'm using the majority of it. So for the monthlies, I am keeping track of the weather, but I'm not doing it in any official capacity. I'm literally writing what the weather was like in my own terms. And it's just a really fun way to do it. It doesn't require me to have to open up my phone and actually find temperatures and official forecasts and things like that. So I like doing it this way. And here's February. I don't decorate ahead. The rest of these are blank. So as the month comes up, I will decorate. And this is one of the only setups I think that I have this year where I do decoration in it. So I don't tend to go for decor all that often. And I'm definitely not doing it this year as much as I have in the past. So I'm glad that I at least have this setup where I can use all of my stickers and stuff, because Lord knows I have a lot of it. So I have shown this, I think, for the whole month of December. And I'll just get to, I think maybe I ended here. This was the week of Christmas. This was a really busy week because we had like a birthday and everything too. So what I am doing is recounting the events of the day. And this serves to keep an overview of everything that happened, because my journaling, I have a personal journal and I used to use that to capture everything that happened during the day. And I'm not really writing in that anymore. So I like that this serves the purpose of making sure these things are preserved somewhere. So this also takes the pressure off me needing to be in my journal, because this takes maybe 5 minutes. I mean, the longest part of this is me just trying to remember everything that happened by the end of the day. So this takes a lot of pressure off me needing to journal. And because I haven't felt really compelled to journal, this just is happening at the perfect time. And I feel like I'm saving what's important to me, and I don't have to worry about sitting down and devoting 15 or 20 minutes to do long form journaling. So this is so random. I mean, I'm limited to this space, and it makes me try to be as concise as possible and to be as effective in using that space as possible. So I ignore the times. There are hours on the edge right there on every single column, but I ignore those. I use it just like blank paper, but I just stay within each margin. So I try to summarize the day as best I can, repeat things like, for example, homeschooling, because that happens so regularly. it isn't always something I will document in here. And things like that, like even doing laundry and things that just happen on a regular basis, I don't always put that on here. But if I notice that there really wasn't much to report on a day, I'll slip in one of those regular occurrences just to take up some space and to get a chance to use all of these really cute stickers. I have never actually used planner stickers efficiently or effectively before this setup. And I feel like I'm actually using them how they are supposed to be used finally. I have all kinds of stickers, mainly from Katnipp Illustrations on Etsy and Wendy, is it Wendy Plans? It's on Etsy, but I will link everything below. I also have some random ones from that Robin gave me. She has a really big planner sticker collection, so every now and then she'll send me a few since I just don't have that many. So I've been incorporating those in here, and I just add a little bit of whatever decor on this left margin. It's just an empty space, so I tend to put a sticker or some washi or something like that. This is literally the only place I am really using washi. I will also touch on this when I talk about my 2021 lineup a month into this year. But I had a setup that was supposed to be like an art journal where I was going to practice hand lettering. And my reasoning behind that was because I didn't have a dedicated place where I did do hand lettering regularly. And it turns out I love incorporating it in here. I'm doing it more and more. And, you know, it was maybe just on one day at the beginning of this, but now I find myself incorporating it a lot more, and I love how it takes up space. So if I know not much else happened on that day, I start thinking to myself, well, let me just hand letter something really big, and that will serve to take up some space. So I've really been enjoying that, and because of that, I have given up on that art journal setup that I had, and which was kind of disappointing, but I also don't want to duplicate stuff that I'm doing. And I love that I've incorporated some hand lettering in here. So that's good enough for me. I'm not trying to overcomplicate things, and I'm really happy doing it here and seeing the way that it's turning out. I just feel like, to me, this is so interesting to look at, and yet it is so incredibly simple. I can't believe the payoff of this, and I highly recommend, if you're looking for a really quick way to jot down your memories of the day, this has just been spectacular for me. And I just can't get over how quick it is, because I thought looking for stickers possibly would be a hindrance, because that just seems like it takes extra time. But I normally stay on average around 3 stickers per day. As you can see, like this one has 4. I think that's the most I ever used. And this one, these 3 days have just 1 sticker. So around 3, and because I give myself that limit, it makes it really simple to do, to look for the sticker. And I know what I have, so I know exactly what to look for. I'm not flipping through like a giant stash trying to just see what I have. But that's it. This goes to February 7th, and I couldn't be happier with this. So I'll show you in the back here. I previously had a separate Lindock pouch where I kept everything in that I needed, like my pen and all of my stickers. But as you can see, I have everything all in one place. And I love that I was able to do that, because I took some time to think about it and realized that I had this Jibun Techo, you can see right there, it's a Jibun Techo zip pouch that goes in that planner, and it comes in the A5 slim size. And this Nolty planner also happens to be an A5 slim, which is like the Moleskine Kaye size It's between an A5 and a standard size. This cover I had made a long time ago for something completely different, and I wasn't using that setup anymore. So I tried this Nolty planner in here and it just happened to fit perfectly. So I'm really, really happy with the way this all just happened to work out. So I have this just slipped in to the back here. There are 3 pockets in the front, and then there is a large zip pocket area. So these are all of the planner stickers that I own. Everything I have is in here, and there is some organization to it. Robin got me this card because my husband's name is TJ, so you can go to TJ Maxx and Trader Joe's and I can find all these kinds of cards, and I just think it's so cute. So I stuck that in there. But like, these are weather stickers, these are homeschooling, YouTube and social media stuff. I have Instagram here, by the way. If you've messaged me on Instagram, I'm so sorry. I deleted that app from my phone because I just can't take it right now. So maybe at the end of February, I'll get back on there and catch up on stuff, but I was just kind of like, good riddance. And then bigger things here. So like, I have dining, foodie type things here. I kind of have them in categories here. They're kind of blending together at this point, but I kind of know where to look to find what I need at this point. So I'm really happy just kind of working through the stickers that I have. I pretty much have something for anything that I could possibly write in here. So I'm just really content with how it's all going. So this stays back in here like that. And because the plastic sticks out a little bit further than the actual book, I found that my Uniball Signo RT1, which has waterproof, fade-proof, archival, and fraud-proof ink, it just slips on the top of that perfectly, and it stays within the setup so you can't see it from the outside. And I always love it when setups work out that way. They don't often, so when they do, it's one of those things that gives me like a really geeky thrill. So anyway, that is how I am using it. It is going super well, and I dare say it's even eliminating some other setups that I came into the year with, but I will update about those in a later video. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.